broader market is lower. Bank stocks really taking it on the chin today, and yet digital assets are outperforming. This is the idea that digital assets actually benefit when the banking system is not so secure.
JP Morgan taking First Republic. It's a big deal. It's maybe, hopefully, the end of what has been a crisis of confidence in the banking sector.
First Republic's bondholders and stockholders were wiped out in yesterday's season sale to JP Morgan, and the market is essentially revaluing its downside risk in the event that another regional sees the same fate.
The fate of First Republic Bank has been sealed by regulators, but the market is already looking ahead to see which bank could be the next to go under. Is this a sign of a looming financial crisis? Is the U.S. heading for a monetary crisis? In this video, Mark Yusko has expressed his grave worries about the state of our banking system. Stay tuned till the end of the video as we will explore his views and insights on banking system and economy. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more latest updates on economy, crypto, and market. Let's dive into the video now.
It's really sad the way I think the way people are acting around this whole crisis. I mean, we're in a banking crisis, and it's not getting as much attention as the global financial crisis. And yet I'll argue this is worse because we're fundamentally chipping away at the bedrock of what makes our society great. And I'll say it over and over, and the Bitcoin maxes will yell at me. Fractional reserve banking is what makes society great. It just does. And by chipping away at the foundation of that, by eroding the confidence in the confidence game, it's, that's a con game. That's a con. No, confidence. It's about confidence and making capital work. Without financial institutions, capital sits idle in mattresses and countries implode. Look at Greece, okay? When they took all the money out of the banks and they put it in the mattresses, what happened to the Greek economy? It got bought by China. So I don't know. I get really angry about this, actually.
The banking sector of our country faces a crucial moment. Just in the past few months, several prominent banks like Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, and First Republic Bank have failed. Mark Yusko is deeply concerned about the current situation of our banking system. According to him, we are facing a crisis that is more severe than the global financial crisis, and yet it is not getting enough attention. He also highlighted that fractional reserve banking has many advantages for the economy and society. It allows banks to provide credit and liquidity to households and businesses, which stimulates economic activity and growth. Without financial institutions, capital becomes stagnant and useless, and countries collapse without capital. Let's get into the next clip to hear Mark Yusko's viewpoint on the First Republic Bank acquisition by JP Morgan. Also, be sure to give a big thumbs up to this video.
First Republic becomes part of JP Morgan this weekend. You heard it here first. So, and here's why. If your plan, right, is to erode the confidence in the banking system and lead deposits to funnel up into the largest institutions, which you control at the government level. And there's a great story coming out now about how Mr. Diamond got put in charge of the largest, most powerful bank in the world, and the families that he owes in terms of helping him with that. Kind of crazy stuff. But all that said, if then the next step, the end game, is you don't need any of that, good citizens of America. We, the government, are here to help. And we are going to eliminate all of your fears with this beautiful, lovely CBDC. You just put your money in the Fed and we will take care of it. You'll never have to worry about it again. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you absolutely fucking kidding me? People are going to fall for this? I'm sorry. Pardon my French. I'm not casting aspersions. I'm just telling you what people say and what real people who were involved in the situation, who had the opportunity, turnabout is fair play.
Yeah.
And look, when you get in trouble, like right now, First Republic Bank needs friends. They're under attack. Pack of jackals, short sellers are after them. I mean, everybody. It's the evil short sellers' fault. No. It's not the evil short sellers' fault. They're just benefiting from the price decline. They're not causing the problem. The problem is caused by this asset liability problem. But at the end of the day, there are people who could solve this problem. However, those people have a different agenda. And I'm telling you, JP Morgan changed the letters, FRC, JPM.
First Republic Bank is being acquired by JP Morgan Chase, according to a deal announced by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or FDIC. This is the latest move in a series of bank failures and consolidations that have shaken the U.S. financial system. JP Morgan acquired about $173 billion of First Republic loans, $30 billion of securities, and $92 billion in deposits. Mark Yusko believes that this is a part of a larger plan to undermine public confidence in the banking system and pave the way for CBDC. He warns that it is a trap that will deprive people of their financial freedom and privacy. This is outrageous and unacceptable. JP Morgan's CEO Jamie Dimon claimed on Monday that this part of the banking crisis is over after announcing the deal to acquire First Republic. However, other banks still face challenges. The government has temporarily eased the crisis by taking over and selling First Republic. But this is not a lasting solution. Small and medium-sized banks are crucial for local businesses, and their failure could trigger a serious credit shortage that would hurt the real economy, especially in lower-income areas. Let's get into the next clip to hear more from Mark Yusko. Also, be sure to like and share.
We're funneling money to the biggest banks, ultimately to the big bank with CBDC. We're funneling money to the big companies. Why? Well, because they agreed to pay Uncle Warren, right? Why does Berkshire own Apple? Right? It's very simple.
Buybacks.
It's very simple, right? That's why. It has nothing to do with, they think Apple's a good company. They've said, we don't like tech. We don't understand tech. Why do they own Apple? Because it pays them. And that is the deal. And I said, the genius of Berkshire Hathaway is tax-deferred structure, financed with negative cost leverage that owns these stable companies that pay them through dividends and buybacks. Absolutely brilliant. I wish I would have thought of it. I didn't. Bravo. Awesome. But I ain't buying it because it's a value stock. That's just stupid. And people that say that are the same people that believe that, CBDC is good for you, or that, lockdowns are good for you, or whatever someone tells you, whatever some authority tells you, they believe is good for them. It's not good for you.
Recent failures of Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, and First Republic Bank are not isolated events, but signs of a systemic weakness that could trigger a credit crunch and a recession. The U.S. economy faces a higher risk of recession due to the turmoil in the banking sector, according to Goldman Sachs. The bank raised its probability of a recession within a year from 25% to 35% after the collapse of major U.S. banks. What do you think? Is another bank collapse on the way? Is the U.S. heading for a financial crisis? Are recent bank failures actually contributing to a recession? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates and insights on economy, crypto, and market. Also, be sure to hit that bell icon to never miss any video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Adios.